Sahaviryam Parvavahi Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishabhahi. पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते।
Namaskar, everyone. So, warm welcome to our session today, and glad to see all of you. And for those of you who would like Reiki treatments, you stay on this side. And those of you who are on this side, you can share the energy to those who are receiving treatments. This session is particularly joyful for me. Why? Because I work with you, as much as you allow me to create a healing field. The power of God lies within all of us. And that power is the ultimate healer, not us. We are instruments in the process. But when you can feel God's energy moving in and through you, through your hands, through your mind power, through your emotional power, and through the vital power of your core, then you'll realize the kind of field that you can create not only for your own body cells, but for the space around you. And what is even more powerful is that each one of us is a transmitter of God's energy. We can channel God's energy in and through us, and we're a receiver from others. So you can sit here and you can just be lifted by the whole field. And you feel that you don't have to do anything because you're feeling completely buoyant, lifted. And that can be quite an incredible experience. That's why I promote this, because we need that healing energy, all of us. So this field nourishes me, and I'm sure by extension, all of you. So I'm glad when you show attention to this process, because it's very scientific in nature if you were to think of it, because it deals with quantum energy. It deals with spiritual energy. It deals with soul's energy. So without further ado, let me guide you into the inner space so that we can make that connection with the divine power that lies within us. So let's give attention to the inner space. It's basically a mental operation. Just observing. Begin by observing your own physical body, because this is your vehicle, it's your temple. Become body aware. Are you conscious of that your feet is holding the ground or in contact with the ground? Are you aware of that? Are you aware that in every toe that you are energetically connected to the earth? Are you aware that at the sole of the feet that you make connection to the earth? And it's wonderful when you come in bare feet. Are you aware of the warmth of the body? From the cell's metabolic activity. Are you aware of that warmth? And are you aware it is a meeting place for you and your body cells? So when you feel that warmth through the body, just hold that warm feeling or experience in your loving being. Do you have the power of love? Yes, you do. It comes from your heart center, right at the center of the chest. Not from the physical heart, but from the spiritual heart, the center of the chest. Just send this loving feeling throughout your body. That's what we call channeling. When you hold your entire body in your loving field and you visualize well-being. The mind has the power to imagine, to visualize, and hold within your mind the image of well-being. Doesn't matter what the condition of the body is right now, but you're holding within your mental field, emotional field, and vital field well-being. Can you do that? You have the power to do that. To visualize. That's tremendous power. Because whatever you visualize, you can manifest. You can bring into reality. Now, are you aware of the activity of the body organs within you? Liver is working, spleen is working, heart is pumping, nerve cells are firing, stomach is digesting, intestines are working, kidneys are working, bladder is working. Bone cells are active, blood cells are active. So stretch your awareness as much as you can to all these various activities within you. This is a mental, emotional kind of operation. And that beautiful affirmation that I love to repeat, I always share it with you. I love you, my body. You're God's gift to me. I love you, my every cell. You're so precious to me. This affirmation gives body appreciation. The physical body is a gift from the divine. Now the breath, the life breath in you is just so powerful if you can appreciate it. You know that we need to breathe. Without breath, there is no life in the body. So the breath makes that connection with the life. So do we breathe properly? I'm not too sure. Because you need to free the emotions, free the mind from stress, and then you'll find that your breathing pattern and rhythm are different. So just have no tension in the belly, just let the belly relax. Let the chest relax. Let the shoulders relax. These are important in full breathing. Just let it relax. And then begin to observe the rhythm of the breath. Is it a full rhythm? Does your belly open to breathe? Expanding the lower lobes of the lungs? Does your rib cage open to breathe? Expanding the middle lobes? Does your shoulders move a little bit to expand the upper lobes? Your body loves it. Don't deny your body. Beautiful breathing. And then when you breathe in rhythm, breathing in consciously and gently, and breathing out the same way. With a pause at the end of the in-breath and a pause at the end of the out-breath for stabilization. You realize that your mind becomes calm and your emotions become more stable. So find that natural rhythm in the breathing and just play with it, explore. What does my body want to do? How does it enjoy the breathing? And then you can discover so much more about a beautiful and harmonious relationship with the body. Now, the awareness of the mind should be present moment awareness. Just be fully here and now. Not in the future, not in the past. Just be here, in this place, and in this moment. And just hold the awareness that I exist in God. The Bible says in that, or in Him it says, but I prefer to use the word that. In that we live, move, and have our being. The Hindus say, Aham Brahmasmi. My I moves in the divine. So hold the awareness of your existence in God. You're a spark of a divine fire. And as you open up your heart, the divine love, the God's love within you, begin to observe the moving rhythmic breath. And as you breathe in, feel that you're centering more and more into that heart space. And as you breathe out, feel that you're channeling energy into the entire body and then into the space. For those of you who may feel a little tired from the day's activities, just focus on belly breathing. Ensure that you belly breathe. Because when you do, you increase your level of vitality. So you're staying in breath awareness, in love awareness, in appreciation of the body, physical body, in awareness of your entire body and its activities, inactivities, aware of the God connection that you have through the heart, through the mind. The connection with the mind is called intuition. That you make the mind silent and you can feel the power of God behind the thoughts. Lengthen the breath if you need to. That's called pranayama. Lengthen the breath if you need to. For some of us, we need that because we didn't breathe properly throughout the day. Just gently push the breath out as much as you can. Pause for a moment. And then fill the lungs gently as best as you can. And pause again. This is beautiful to do. And the most powerful attitude is that of gratitude. A heart full of thanksgiving for all the blessings that you've received. And there are so many that you can count if you really think of it. Now be aware that you are in a healing field, so you're connecting to masters, healing masters, some other dimensions. Angels, guides. Open up to their support. You will feel them through the heart. You'll feel the thoughts arising within your mind when it's silent. And you will feel their energetic presence in the space. Open yourself. We all have guides. Now you will realize how easy it is to meditate in this space. It's because of their support. Tap into it. Remember, once again, those of you who experience a little tiredness, just lengthen the breath, especially the belly. And for those of you who are joining virtually, it's equally powerful wherever you are. Distance makes no difference. To the energetic space that we co-create. Now, when you feel that your energies are heightened, you can actually bring in loved ones who may have a need for this healing field and healing grace. You can extend it to all those who come to mind. And now our Reiki practitioners can become active. And for those of you who are receiving Reiki, all you need to do is to open yourself to the beautiful energy that flows through the hands of the Reiki practitioner. Now, let's together expand this healing field and intensify it by connecting to the healing powers of the divine and of guides. continue to hold the light. You're doing very well. And just be in gratitude for the gift of this field that we are co-creating. The more attention you give to it, the more you bring in your heart, and the stronger your intention, the more you intensify the field for all of us. And if you're visualizing healing for yourself, whether it's the lungs or the heart, or the liver, or the bones, hold an image of complete well-being. And hold your body part in that field of visualization. The saying is, as we think, so we become. The image that we hold in our inner space, we manifest it. And then if you want to pray in this space, you can. Miraculous healing can take place if we are deserving in such a field. slowly open up the lungs to more oxygen, because we want to connect with nature around us. Let's open the lungs to more oxygen so we can nourish the brain, our nervous system, and the physical senses. And not just to think of human beings that we have been supporting in the healing field, but all of life, all plant and animal life. They're precious too. Water on the earth's surface, or a collection of water. The animals in the water, in the earth. May all living forms thrive. And may we humankind coexist harmoniously with all of life. May we nourish and preserve the ecosystem of life. May our trees be healthy, may our plants be healthy, may our soil be nourished. May plant and animal life be healthy. And think of fellow human beings throughout the world. Many are suffering today, victims of war, victims of famine, environmental disasters, human rights violation. Let's hold our fellow human beings in prayer and healing intentions. May all those who are suffering across our world be held in the light of grace. May they be comforted by the divine. May their needs be fulfilled by the divine in the perfect way. And may we humankind thrive. And let's visualize a world of light, where the light of love is strong, the light of wisdom is strong, the light of kindness is strong, the light of generosity is strong, the light of charity is strong. And now join me as we chant the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, that healing mantra that says, we worship you, O Infinite One, that sees and knows all. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe. It says your fragrance, what emanates from you, your pranas, your divine energies, may they nourish us and help us to thrive. Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam. It says, may you remove from me all unhealthy attachments and the fear of dying. Urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityur mokshya. And it says, let me experience your presence within us, that immortal presence, that ever-living presence. May we experience that. May that healing power flow in and through us. Mahamritat. Join me now as we chant this together. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshya mamritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahi sugandhem pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshya mamritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahi sugandhem pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshya mamritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahi sugandhem pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshya mamritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahi sugandhem pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshya mamritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahi sugandhem pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshya mamritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahi sugandhem pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshya mamritat. Om Trayambakam yajamahi sugandhem pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhanan mrityor mokshya mamritat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you everyone for joining us today. I hope you've been nourished by the session. It's always wonderful to have you. See how much power we have to transform well-being? We have the power. See how much we don't use it? When someone asked the Christ, Master, why can't we heal as you heal? He said, if you have as little faith as a mustard seed, you will tell the mountain to move and it will move. That's the power we have. You don't even realize how powerful your mind is. If your mind is fearful and you hold the idea that you're going to get a disease, well, that's what is likely to happen. Because you're creating the conditions for it. It's like when people get old and infirm and they think that they're going to die. That's what they're telling the body cells. No. We should always love to live. Our cells want to live. They want to thrive. So too should we. Support that healing instinct that is there within the body. And today we learn more about health span. Not just lifespan. Because you can live up to 80 and you would suffer for about 10 or 15 or 20 years. Simply because of comorbidities. No, you don't want to do that. You want to have a long health span. So that power is in your hand. The power of health is in your hands. And just remember that whenever you become emotional, aggressive, fearful, anxious, that all your body cells are experiencing that. Your stomach is experiencing it. Your gut is experiencing it. Your joints are experiencing it. Your heart is experiencing it. Your lungs are experiencing it. No, don't treat your body like that. Again, the Bible says, a merry heart doeth like medicine. A merry heart and a broken spirit drieth the bones. So let's remember that. So have a blessed evening, everyone. Our facilities continue to remain open for you. Health shop, cafe, gift shop. Continue to enjoy the facilities. A joy having you today. Looking forward to our next session. Thank you, everyone. Namaskar.